Welcome back to Green Valley, Nebraska. How is everybody doing tonight? We are working on a massive corn harvest, 143 acres of corn. And it is kicking my tail at this point, trying to keep up with everything. Rabbit Rom, Kathleen, and Tech for Disabled. Welcome. Waylon, how are you doing today? Are dumping corn into our corn dryer. A little train sim. Ah, nice relaxing train sim. And while that's unloading, so let's circle back. Altona Gaming, Robert, Aaron, David, welcome. How is Monday morning treating you, sir? As you can see, we cannot even make one pass on the field before we are full. This is the point where the harvesters get full, going one direction. So trying to keep these things empty is quite a chore. Langer, welcome. I'm not muted. I've got good volume coming out of here. Here and get ready for this. Then I gotta grab their truck. As far as production goes, we have put a whole 100,000 liters of corn in our corn dryer at this point. I was going to show you transporting propane, but the version of the map that I have, which is the pre-release version, does not have a bulk propane trailer. So I just added propane in as opposed to trying to transport it in IVC tanks. But I've been told when the map releases, there will be a bulk trailer that can transport propane that is included. Put that there. This corn harvest would be a lot more fun with about 4 people. But hey, we do what we gotta do. Paul, what is up? Spectre, how are you doing, sir? These are fields of your liking. That is for sure. El Capitalista, welcome. We don't have the capacity to unload this guy, so he's going to get stuck. Bad things happen. I do not, David. We are good with what we have. Mother bins are not meant for transporting. Other bins are meant for sitting on the side of the field and then you loading into. I think I'd run into the same problems keeping up. Well, Tech for Disabled, they've got to go through the Giants testing process. That is kind of the big bottleneck at this point. There are over 600 mods pending testing. That count is actually down because it was something like, well, at one point it was over 800 for quite a while. Then also, not a lot of modders really want to deal with the whole Giants testing process. I really wish more people would cement. That's one of the dirty words you said, but yeah. But Caleb, the big issue is just how long it takes to unload the auger wagon, how long it takes to basically drive, how long it takes for the harvesters themselves to unload, then means the other harvester is going to be filling up. Like I said, if I had at least 2 other people in, but can't be given the map out. The map's not released. So we do with what we have. But what you see harvested there is basically taking me an hour. Hey everybody, and welcome back to Green Valley, Nebraska. How is everybody doing tonight? We are in the middle of a 148 acre corn harvest. Trying to keep up with 2 harvesters has been a bit of a challenge. Josh, what is up? Fred Rabbit Rob. I think when I go to harvest the next section, I'm going to cut this section in half. See if that helps. And let's turn on our corn drying. Oh, it already is on. So we are slowly drying corn. Calvin, I have not. I have specifically avoided watching any videos related to the conflict because if I watch a single video, that's all YouTube is going to want to dish out to me. Rob is on Team Console. I told you you would be. Or is this like a self-fulfilling prophecy because I said you would be, so then you specifically went out and joined? Scooter's Workbench, welcome. There is a use for dry corn in the ethanol plant. So the ethanol plant, which is located right here, is going to produce ethanol with a combination of corn, dried corn, and a few other things. Fragamuth is indeed the map that we're going to be using for the April challenge. In fact, tomorrow at noon my time, there will be a video coming up basically going over all of the specifics of the challenge, including a link to a video that goes over what is involved. If you want to play along, if you want to grab your own team and grab a server. Oh, Rabbit Raw, the PC team is full. We've got like 12 people for 10 slots, so. We filled up a couple weeks ago. Where's our truck? Oh my gosh, what happened? It's the experience. Let's see here. He's at 61%. I can hold all of his contents, then unload. Langer, I am looking forward to precision farming. It'll be interesting to see how all of that dynamic changes the FS22 gameplay with respect to, is there anything different on mulching? Is there anything different with respect to rolling? How is the crop sensing going to work? We do know the crop sensing is going to be basically having to be done after first emergence. But will we have to use a specific type of nitrogen before emergence, a specific type of nitrogen after emergence? I'll tell you, Tech for Disabled, there's some folks that once they started multiplayer, they really aren't that interested in anything else. They enjoy the multiplayer experience so much. Yeah, it's just imagine in this scenario you could have two people running the harvesters. You can have somebody running the semi and somebody running this auger wagon, and really just have a nice flow about it, or have two people running auger wagons. Because the thing, every time those harvesters stop, they're not earning money. Is wasted productivity. There is the Anhydrous on the map. It is its own unique build type, so you will need anhydrous equipment also to work with it. Robert Rob knows it well. Well, I mean, if you use a controller, it's the same. Is it not? Both harvesters are nearly full in the field with the pipes. I don't think we have any power poles going through the fields. Not that I've noticed. Most of the poles are running along the roads. Maybe some... No, I don't even think there are any power towers on the map. Dirty Bird Farms, what is up? Yeah, the map isn't like Frankenmuth, where we where there's power lines running through the fields. Certain the map is going to be coming out soon. It is currently in testing with the map author and his team. The map author's goal is to release a finished map as opposed to a map that needs to go through iteration upon iteration of updates. This map has a custom growth calendar, so we actually can harvest corn starting in October and go all the way into November, I believe. Langer, we're going to put a video out tomorrow at noon my time, going over all of the terms and conditions of the April challenge. That video is going to include a link to a Google Doc that has all of that written down, as well as the scoring methodologies. And the video also includes a save game that you can download and use for your own, should you wish to kind of run your own challenge. Let's buy the ethanol plant and we will talk about how we make ethanol. We're going to go to the office to buy it. $110,000. And now that we own the ethanol plant, we need dry corn, sorghum, propane, and regular corn. And that will make us ethanol. So let's take a look at that growth schedule. So you can see here, we can harvest corn for 5 months. We have a longer harvest season for soybeans, we have an early harvest time here and a late planting for soybeans, so we can get our grain crop out of the field, put soybeans in the ground, and then get soybeans back out of the field the same year. Yeah, Genetic J, I do wish that all 3 base maps came with 3 different growth schedules. That would at least let map authors kind of have an initial stab at seeing how the growth schedules were set up, comparing them, understanding them maybe a little bit better, but also have 3 different options when it came to making their own maps as to which one they used. Thor, do you see the Team PC channel? I'm not in it to know. See, I did get that field limed over there, and then I did get barley in the other field. So the TPC channel would be the last channel before the voice chats. I try to add everybody to the channel that message that they were interested. Big T Farms, what is up? Oh, I am trying to keep up with 2 harvesters, an auger wagon, and a semi. It is a fair bit of coordination. Coming from somebody that typically doesn't mess with maps this big or fields this big. You see how much we've gotten harvested so far. We've got that section, this whole section over here. Mario's Life, welcome. She'll be good. Salsa Mix, welcome to the stream. Well, the wife is actually took our youngest kid on a weekend adventure. So they have been on a weekend adventure since yesterday afternoon. They'll be coming back tomorrow. She's doing good enough to kind of manage her medications, manage her discomfort. Where are we sitting at? 250,000 liters of corn harvested so far. It is spring break. Our kids don't go back until next Monday, the 4th. So they should be coming home tomorrow. The oldest is working. She'll actually be graduating high school in about 6 weeks. And then she'll be heading off to college this fall. We've told her books are incredibly expensive, so you save up as much money as you can. I have absolutely no idea what E-Drive Laner is or how to use it. So I am not going to do a video on that. Doesn't strike me as anything I would actually use in my own gameplay. So as opposed to just kind of making up things on why you would use it and such. Right now she thinks she wants to do psychology and education. She was interested in psychology. Then this fall she had a stint at the local elementary school where she was helping out a teacher and really liked that. So now I think she wants to do psychology and education. But she's young, things might change. That's the same reason Tech for Disabled is why I'm not going to do a video on Proceed. I don't see myself using Proceed. I never used Proceed in 19. I think Proceed even came out in 17. But it's just not something that I'm going to be using on a regular basis, so it's something I have really planned to learn. Oh, I fully understand, genetic. I fully understand. It's an occupation of passion more than anything else. So we've got maybe what? Maybe 2 more passes there. And then once we're done this, we will open up another section up here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut. I'm going to do another cut. And then we'll just do a section, and then a section, and kind of whittle our way. These long strips, I think, are making it a little difficult to keep up. David, some of these times fast food places are paying more than lots of occupations. We saw it's not uncommon to see a sign that says something like $15 an hour for management positions at a fast food restaurant. Pretty troll, what's up? So at least the guy to the north, when he fills up, I can unload him. I need to get to this guy down here before he gets full. Unload him before he turns. We don't want anybody getting stuck on the beach. We don't need anybody getting stuck on the beach, do we? So yeah, I think this field is probably going to net over 1 million liters of corn by itself. Funny how this trailer handles different with no weight on the front of it. Pushes a little bit more. But it's a Tesla. It can do anything. Right? JFK, nothing really. I just didn't want it going into another day. I didn't want it to get dark. My last strip. Be good. I just didn't want to get dark. I don't know if I'm going to get this whole field done today or not. If I get this guy empty here at the end of the row, he'll be able to get all the way back before he runs out again. We did get to see the sunset in yesterday's stream, toward the end of the stream. So I'll be able to empty this guy regardless. I don't have enough room, so I might as well go empty. I'm pretty sure I deleted the fences during my map tour. Just go into build mode, you click destroy, and you click on the fence, it should go away. I know I got rid of the bridges, the bridge at the entrance to the main farm. I remember that part. So when in doubt, check out my video because I probably did it or mentioned it. Some of the other map videos skip over so much information. They basically just turn into aerial shots. I haven't even checked this map, but let's see. Oh, there we go. Yeah, make sure you hit demolish. If you don't hit demolish, it doesn't do anything. Also needs to be on owned land. Typically can't remove things on land that you do not own. Still running. Pretty sure I mentioned in my video what could or couldn't be deleted at the different farms. But at this point, I do not remember that level of detail. Probably been like 5 or 6 maps ago. Delilah, welcome. Grain cart. Farming Sins, what is up? Streamlabs is telling you something. Well, I mean, precision farming is, what, about 20 days out? April 19th, so probably about 25 days out. Catfishing also is when you're dealing with other things that are far more important than farm sim. Sorry to hear that, criminal. Go. So like I said, I think I'm going to cut this in half. About where this cow area is. So we'll go to about here. Down a little bit more. I did not check for disabled. Any rows that it did miss were I just attributed to the REA mod. And thank you for joining the channel. as a farmhand. This emptying. Bait him. That's the trouble. See, we know English, but we don't do Russian. So our only opportunity to communicate is that you plug what you want to say into Google Translate and have it switch it over to English. Thank you. I'm gonna say this is corn harvest is keeping us hopping. That. That's the button I wanted. That going. That unloading. Delilah, I haven't heard about that show. So we're going to take this up here. Dive in. That is unloading. Ah, what network is it on? Farming sins. Catch you later. So we can get to 54%. So almost both ways. I did see the log splitter mod to make firewood. Thought about doing a video on it, but then my aversion to all things forestry kicked in. Plus, I think there was a bunch of other stuff that came out around the same time frame. Diablo del Toro, welcome. Massive field. Massive field. Taken in littler chunks. So it needs to go up here now. There we go. I do not know, criminal mind. Right now we have gotten 390,000 liters of corn off of it. I think we're going to get 750,000 liters, maybe. Yeah, now we're going to work on this section. No Man's Sky. Oh no. What is that game all about? I don't know how much chaff. Would have been a lot. what's interesting about this map is you can sell chaff. Chaff has a sell point. Well, you said you could sell chaff. I don't see it listed here now. Take out the signs. Minecraft in space. Greetings, B. Williams. How's it on Frankenmuth? Game Pass. Indeed, that is an amazing resource, is it not? We are getting 98% bonus. And the field is 148 acres, I believe. Indeed. Schultz, we've got a few toys out. It's keeping me hopping. We're soon going to fill up our corn dryer. And I think we're going to have to put corn in our bins over there. I think you can make it B. Williams. Just takes longer. Thought I could get this whole harvester, but nope, I'm gonna be full. Then I'm gonna get behind once I need to go grab an auger and all that. Take out my truck. Shove it back. Dang wiggle worm tractors. Wow, 4-day months. That is like a 12-day season. Let's get our auger. Belts. Need to buy this. Buy that too. You might be able to make it back. Yeah, good thing I'm the boss. As we look at our production, we are nearly full, so that probably holds 500,000 liters. So we probably have 2 more loads we can dump in down there. Oh, we are taking out every street sign we can find. This is a base game Mac. This is a truck that comes with the starting equipment. Oh, it just didn't make it back. We have made no changes to the map. We are still basically demonstrating the map as it's going to be delivered. So everything you see down there is exactly how you're going to see it. Corn dryer, ethanol plant off in the distance. Grain bins over there. So the way I see it, what good is showing off a map that you are kind of have the ability to preview if you're going to go make a whole bunch of changes to it? Or if you're going to go and use a whole bunch of mods, then you're just demonstrating mods and not profiling or showcasing the map. Oh, so one thing, I guess I should preface that. I should preface this. Let me preface one thing. The winery. All right, so from here to here. So these are inputs related to a winery that's activated because I just used my no man's land folder. So you can't make wine. Well, you can, but you can't make wine this way. There is wine, but these are not part of the map. All these are, other than this. Dang it. So the map does have the ability to make ice cream, soy drinks, popcorn. Wait. No. This is wrong too. Alright, ignore this too. This is that other silly pack that I just don't have activated for some reason. So we have ethanol, wine, beer, chips, pasta, oatmeal, soy milk, whiskey. That's what we can make. And dry corn. I went and tossed this into to the No Man's Land save because I had the Bergolt mods already in there. But yeah, the map does have a fair bit of production built into it. There's a custom flour mill. There is a brewery, a distillery, an ethanol plant. There's Lay's potato chips. Thanks, potato chips. All have custom pallets. All of the new stuff on this map can be sold on this map. And then, as a general rule of thumb, I will not profile a production mod that doesn't include its own sell point if it is a new fill type. And it's absolutely ridiculous that someone would go and make a mod that introduces a new fill type and then not have a way of selling it. Blake, this map will not be coming to console for two reasons. One, I do not believe the mod author has any intention of uploading it to the Giants mod hub, and that is the only way mods can show up on console. And two, this is a 4X map, and while we have seen maps get tested for console that are 4X, we have yet to see a map that is 4X make it to console, so we're still not sure if a console is able of running a 4X map. Legion, I use neither, so I have no idea. So, for example, Blake, this field that I'm working on is 148 acres. Field 5, which is 57 hectares. So, she's a big boy, and this isn't even the biggest field on the map. There, this should be empty now. It's about now I look and make sure I'm not running out of fuel. No, Damgen. Yeah, Schultz modding has the point that the newer consoles could possibly take a 4X map from the resources standpoint. But the old gen consoles may be basically holding back the new gen consoles unless Giants is willing to partially release on only part of the consoles, or if they even can do that, if they could release a map just for PS5 versus PS4, 5, and 4. How many letters? What do you mean letters? According to field info, I should get 1.1 million liters off of this field. I don't know how accurate that is because we've harvested this much already. And we have 442,000 liters. So I don't know if we're halfway done. Less than halfway done. This is going to fill us up. We won't be able to put any more in that bin. Yeah, since I put this in the no man's land save, the no man's land save has that farm production I put in. That's why we were seeing all those other things. I need to make sure I take those out when next stream. Power lines removable? I don't think so. They are likely not. Go get that auger. Lucas, this map is not released yet, so it's not going to be available for download. That is why the title says coming soon. I think there are lots of folks who are interested in watching the PC console challenge. In fact, we haven't really talked too much about it. But there will be a video coming out tomorrow at noon, my time, that is going to go over all of the various rules and regulations around the challenge and how scoring is going to be done. Oh no! We have been destroyed. We have been annihilated. Someone call the cops. I have not, Robert, because I've pretty much put up my sugarcane harvesting route or britches and poplar harvesting britches. So, we got this little section to do. He'll definitely be able to hold that. We've got to go get that auger. It is a heck of a slope. Cool Cat 22, what's up? Waiting on the oil pump. What's the oil pump? Carl, thank you for the sub. Unloaded. My favorite harvester is the one that does the job. I don't have one. I will deliberately use different harvesters on different game saves, just for the random variety. Well, David, there is an ethanol plant on this map. It doesn't use soybeans, it uses corn, dried corn, sorghum, and propane to run an ethanol plant. It's one of the reasons why we are harvesting this field, is so we can get some dried corn, and then we'll see if maybe on Tuesday we can get this ethanol plant running. I'm pretty sure I've seen a mod that does that. Makes soybean oil. Stop sign, we are transporting. What is the... Oh, you have to get in it. I haven't used this for so long. Let us pipe out. Yeah, it comes with a stop sign already. Oh, that's the... That's the ticket. There we go. All right. Oh, I used this. The last time I used this was when I made a tutorial on how to use this. So that was probably been, how long has the game been out? That many months. Misty, what's up? Formal Tractor Ross channel. Sorry. This is likely not going to be coming to console for two reasons. One, the map author I do not think has any intentions of uploading this to the Giants mod hub. And that is the only way mods can make their way to console. And two, this map is a 4X map. And we have yet to see a 4X map make its way to console. Even on Farm Sim 22. Well, B. Williams, it should be in the silos section. Unless it is a sell point, then it would be in the sell point section. Cool Cat, don't rush it. You can't rush testing. The last thing you want is a map that comes out that then is going to require an update, that's going to require a new save game. Nothing's more frustrating than putting 15 or 20 hours into something and then discovering, oh, you need to do it all over again. Once, twice, or maybe even 3 times. It's best that the map comes out when it's ready, and that way you don't have to worry about it. Too many people are interested in putting things out before they're done. That is the big problem we have. Jones, what is up? Thank you for the sub. Lucas, there's no date been set. It is all depending on how well testing goes. If testing goes well, it'll be sooner than later. FCS Bro Gaming, what is up? Beginner tips, I would say watch my how-to series playlist. should have turned this truck around before I did this, but oh well. Chris, that is the world of a farmer. Hurry up and wait. And then once you're done waiting, then everything is ready all at once. And then it's hurry up and get everything done all at the same time. There's 130 watching and only 51 likes. You know what that sounds like? That sounds like no one likes me. At any rate, back to our action-packed stream. Lone wolf. The lone wolf howls at midnight. I can tell you, Scooter's, that's not his nickname. That's his given name. I can't remember. Can I drive on that? No, I can't. Be rather creative to unload in this thing. Especially when your truck wheels don't grip. Alright, hold on. Be right back. While we are waiting to load this back up, why don't you check out the trailer for the PC versus console challenge. Alright, we've taken out the RAA mod, so we should be able to drive now. There we go. It's magic. We can now steer. It's working. Okay. Ryan, what is up? It was indeed a Frankenmuth. We are going to be working that map hard for the next month. There's one way, and we know one way only to break a map, and that is to make it a challenge map. Oh, yeah, United Publisher. Did you put two words together with a period? You did indeed. You put two words together with a period. That is a link as far as Streamlabs is concerned. Well, 2 servers, 10 players apiece. The map running 24/7 for a month. That will break just about anything. On tip side center. Thank you so much for all your work on getting that map out for console players, because without all that hard work, we would not be able to do this challenge. It's a team score. I would have absolutely no way of doing an individual score. I would have no way of knowing who was on it for how long. Well, I know it can get frustrating with dealing with giants. They can be a little difficult to understand language-wise, I think. You know, they put things in English, but they don't make a lot of sense sometimes. But ultimately, you get so much more exposure than you would on a third-party site. Get that running. Beets are your friend. Are you giving us a little hint? Are you saying sugar beets give you a higher sell price? According to Scooter, that's the way you're supposed to do it. Now, Schultz had a secret weapon. He's got a German name. I didn't realize he was an American. That's a joke. Joke, of course. Well, I'm going to be releasing a video at noon tomorrow where we're going to go over all of the terms and conditions of the contest, how the scoring is going to happen. That video will include a link to my Google Docs, which basically has the same information in it, and also a link to a game save. So anyone that wants to play along on the exact same save, set up the exact same way, they can do so with that save game. Misty. We are not. Sorry, we are not at the moment on a multiplayer server. We are in single player. Trying to get as much of this field harvested in our 2-hour allotment as we can. I think we've done a pretty good chunk of it. There you go. That's all we've managed to accomplish in about 3 hours. I guess 2.8 hours because that's all this harvester has done. Let's harvest this field. Scooter's maiden voyage in the Giants mod hub. So excited to see all these people sending stuff up to the mod hub. No cheater mods. You have to use cheater mods to play on a big map, then maybe you shouldn't be playing on a big. It's like auto load. If you need to use auto load, then maybe you shouldn't be using pallets and bales. The bot can post links because the bot is moderator, and the bot posts links that I know about. But the bot is also programmed to be an idiot and thinks any word that period in another word without proper spacing is a link. So the best thing to do is be sure that when you are doing your sentences that you space them out. I think the bot failed first grade. Do that. It's a big old worm tractor. There we go. This tractor running. easy forks are handy, but they're still manual loading. Tookie with the 9-month renewal. Look at that. I know, 3 meters, that's like 9 feet. That's like a whole lane on the road. Since we took the REA mods out, I can drive on the field. I won't sink in. I don't know how you're going to post a picture in chat. That doesn't work. Calvin, I'm just giving you a hard time. See, look what happens when you try to do it Scooter's way. A lot of in and outs. Might get in the truck. Wormson Freak, what is up? America the Free, thank you so much. Alright, later, Thor. Thanks for dropping by. And tomorrow, remember, we have Monday night convoy night in American Truck Simulator. I think we might see 2 or 3 9900s. Right? Let's see, 2 or 3. Tukey. Rob can't afford it. Oh, I thought I was in this. It's convoy mode, so standard game. Well, United Publisher, you get it most every day. But when you work a real job, it is a little difficult. I bet you the backhoe, what? Collisions are disabled on the bottom. I don't know what you're saying, United Publisher. $571. All right, well, we are obviously not going to be able to finish this field. Speaking of that real job, I need to close this out because I need to get to bed. I need to get into the office tomorrow. Actually, it's going to be my first day in the office in about, what, 6 weeks. get this all set up, and hopefully we'll be able to finish this on Tuesday. See how much we got off this crazy harvest. And also see if we can't get our ethanol plant up and running. We'll need to take some sorghum down to it. We need to get it populated up with propane. And then we'll need to transport our dried corn, which as of this moment, we don't have a whole load of. 2,400 liters of dried corn and regular corn, which we now have a fair bit of. And then we can get some ethanol going on. Well, thank you for coming out and watching. I've got scheduled up a new and noteworthy mod review tomorrow on the field work mod. It is a cool mod. We don't have it activated here. It's a cool mod that lets you schedule up and keep track of what needs to be done on your particular fields in your save game. And then we also have that video dropping related to the PC versus console challenge. It's dropping at noon tomorrow. And then, like I said, we're going to be on American Truck Sim tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern. So until next time, happy farming.